Hey everybody. Really wanted to be here last week. Had my daughter though, so it's got to be a little bit more important. Didn't really find the time to make a Tuesday or a Thursday video. It's Monday the 29th of July now, but I'm just going to make this for tomorrow's video. I want to talk about something really serious because in the past week or so, I've really come to a lot of realizations about my current situation and the person I was with, and trying to just figure out why they did this. I mean, other than the obvious, it's just they're a piece of fucking shit, but going deeper than that, you know? And I realized, and I already knew a lot of things about this person, you know, that they dealt with a lot of molestation when they were a child. That's kind of the thing I want to talk about today, because it's a lot of people don't like to talk about it, and I understand why. It's terrible. It creates drug addicts. It creates prostitutes, whores, whatever. It just creates low self-esteem, worthlessness, just all kinds of just terrible things. To me, it's one of the worst possible things that you can do to another human, and especially a lot of times it being a child. I mean, God almighty, it's just, you literally are the biggest piece of shit in the whole world if you do that to a child. I mean, literally the biggest piece of shit. You need to be castrated if you're a man, sterilized, well, whatever. I mean, you know, and if you're a woman, you know, I don't know, something. It sickens me because it just ruins people. Yeah, this person I was dealing with and all this bullshit, I started to come to a lot of realizations as to why they are the way they are, and I realized that they went through a lot of that shit when they were a kid, from somebody that they trusted. And yeah, unfortunately, I was blind to it for a while. But now looking back, it's like, I don't think this is the first time you've cheated on me. It's just the first time that I'm saying I fucking had it and I'm done with your bullshit. I don't know why I chose to deal with it before. I mean, I know in the one particular instance, this person's dad died days later, and so I kind of felt like I had to let it go. I should have never. I should have just let them go then. But hindsight's 20/20. Anyway, yeah, I just see how much it's fucked this person up that I love so much. And me being empathetic like I am, I still feel like I want to help them. I don't want them back. No way, no fucking how I want them back. But I have such a care and deep love for this person that I would like to see them get some help. You know, I sent them a long, heartfelt message about this kind of shit that, you know, you might not realize what's going on in your own head, or you realize why you did this or whatever, but I do, and you will one day. And I know it brought him to tears. I mean, I wrote him a fucking novel. I know it brought him to tears because it brought me to tears just to get it out. You know, and just to type it out, it took me forever. 15, 20 minutes and tears galore, you know. But I just wanted to let them know that, in a roundabout way, that I knew. I know why all this happened. But they just don't have any coping mechanisms at all. That their mother never bothered to help them or took it seriously enough, which, man, that is literally the worst thing you can do. If you have a child right now and they come to you, the literal worst thing you can do is nothing. Or to not take them seriously, or to not look into it. That's the literal worst thing you can do. And not just kicking someone out of the house that was living with you, like in this particular instance, but prosecuting that person. I mean, making them accountable for what they did. Because like I said, I mean, you literally fucking ruin somebody when you do this. And then they go off and ruin other people. Because they're so fucking dead inside. And you know, this person said that to me before, that I'm just dead inside. And it's like, I've never heard anybody say that until her. And that's sad. And it's not like she even said it once or twice. I mean, it was a handful of times that I've heard her say that. And I just, it took me back when I heard it the first time. I'm just like, wow, man. Wow. I've never heard anybody say I'm dead inside. That's That's insane. You know, but I can see it. I can see it now. You are dead inside because you have no emotions. And if you do, you just push them on down like everything else. And that's why I told them to go get some help and not wait until they're my age. Because they're going to just have failed relationship after failed relationship after failed relationship. Or they're going to cheat after cheat after cheat. Or they're going to be cheated on. And maybe then they'll understand. But it's just, God, it's so terrible what it does to people. You know, I thought I was healing this person. I thought they knew that I loved them no matter what, and I accepted them, and that I wanted to be whatever they needed me to be. And it's sad to, you know, feel like you didn't mean so much to them. But I know deep down this person's just putting on a show. They're putting on a show because, again, they have no coping mechanisms. They don't know what the fuck to do. They thought they were going to get away scot-free. They thought they were going to get away with all this deception and bullshit. And, you know, they almost did. Until they didn't. And now it's like, just like the situation when they were a kid. They didn't know how to fucking deal with it, so they just didn't. Until way later. And then it was like, it's almost irrelevant then. You know, and I can understand that as a little girl, especially, you know, I mean, especially somebody you trusted and they do that shit to you. It's just like, man, I worry so much that somebody will do that to my daughter one day because I just know what it does to people. I've dated plenty of girls that had these kind of issues or, you know, whatever, or, you know, I've dealt with a little bit of it in my life. I mean, definitely not to the extent of this person. But man, I just know what it does to you. I just know what it does to people, and it's really sad. I mean, it's really sad because it's like these children are innocent, and then they grow up to be just big children because they never learn to cope. They never learn to try to get some help or try to deal with these kinds of things. So they turn to drugs and self-medicate or whatever, alcohol or you know, being highly sexually active when they have somebody that loves them and then gives them all the sex that they want and does anything for them in and out of the bedroom. Like, I just, you know, it's the only explanation I have because it's like, I mean, I literally gave you everything. I cannot imagine why you felt the need to do this kind of shit to me. And you still, to this day, can't admit it. Because you know it's just so damn wrong. It's so fucked up what you did to me. So fucked up. And you just can't even admit it to yourself. Just like you can't admit that you have a real fucking problem. And when I text you that whole thing and explain to you that I know, I'm wiser than you. I know that you are the one with the fucking problem. That's why I didn't take this so hard. I mean, I took it hard, but that's why I didn't immediately blame myself, like I said in my other video. I didn't immediately blame myself or destroy myself right away. At first, I was blaming myself and wanting to destroy myself and everything, but as time went on, I was like, man, you know what? No, this person is fucked up. They are way more fucked up than I realized. And it's crazy how people can put on a show and put on a mask or whatever, but it's like, man, deep down, you are literally, you're right, you're dead inside. And if you ever want to be alive, you have to start loving yourself. But until you do that, you are going to have failed relationship after failed relationship. So do not be surprised if this one you're in fails, or the next one, or the next one, or the next one. And you never get your fulfillment. You never have a child like you'd like. You never get married, or, you know what I mean? Don't be surprised. If you're a person out there and you're, you know, you're like that and you have all these issues and stuff, don't shit on someone else. Just because you feel like shit doesn't mean you need to shit on someone else. Get yourself some help. Knock your ego down a little bit. Get rid of the narcissism a little bit. And start diving deep inside. Meditate, pray, whatever you need to do. But don't shit on the next person. Somebody that actually loved you and that accepted you for all of that he knew about you. Because that's exactly what happened. And this person that did this to you when you were a little girl, I want to fucking kill him. I literally want to fucking kill them. I already wanted to kill them. But now because of what I've had to deal with, and your insecurities, and your narcissism, and your fucking sexual appetite that was just out of fucking control, and you tried to act like you're somebody that you weren't. I know why. I know why. And so I have to just get this the hell out, because it's like, you know, like I said, I feel for anyone out there that has gone through this. And if you're going through it right now and you're watching this video and you're like, man, this guy's right, or, you know, this guy's full of shit or whatever. Really? Am I? Think about it. Really think. Really look inside yourself. Most people can't do that because it scares the absolute shit out of them. I know when I started looking inward, it started to scare me. And so I backed off for a while. If you need to take baby steps, take freaking baby steps, man. That's fine. But at least make some progress. So you don't end up being someone that fucks someone else up. Because you're so fucked up. It's just, God, man, it is so messed up. It's just like this never-ending cycle. I've talked about cycles so much on this channel. It's like, this is just yet another cycle. You know, and I know it's not easy. I know it's not easy. But I hope for this person in particular that you really realize that you fucked up a good thing, and that you are never getting it back, and you're never going to have any kind of relationship with me or my daughter. And that's from your choices. And I'm sorry you're so fucked up. I'm sorry you feel so dead inside. I've been there. I just hope you know that I cared for you. I really, really cared for you. With all your flaws and everything. All the shit that I knew about you. I cared for you. I genuinely cared for you. And you're going to realize it one day. As I've said before, you're going to realize it one day, and I just hope that you can make it through it. Because you've got so much karma energy coming towards you. You have so much baggage that you're not dealing with, even just with me and this house and everything. But baggage from your past, like, you have so much fucking shit coming to you. It is unreal. A lesser person would off themselves, man. And I don't know if you're not going to do that. I really don't. I don't have a guarantee in my heart and my mind that you won't off yourself. And it's a shame, because I'm never going to be the same if you do that. I'm never going to be the same. Because I care for you so much, no matter what you've done. And as I said, I don't want you back. I realize just how fucked up you were, and just how much you've made my life hell. Now, I'm not going to sit here and lie and say that you didn't make it happy at times too. But I feel like, in comparison, in a 5-year span, I would say maybe 2 to 3 of those years were happy and good. Maybe 2. The rest of it was just spurts here and there. And just you covering up your fucking ugliness. And that's the thing, you have so many, and this is what I told you in that message, you have so many beautiful qualities. But you have so many ugly ones too. Just absolute evil, ugly ones. And if you want to make any kind of progress in life, you want to be anything in life, if you want to actually have fulfillment, deep down fulfillment, you gotta change. You freaking have to change. And I just don't think in this breakup, in this situation, you're really, I think you're doing a little soul searching, but I don't think you are like me. I don't think you are, and maybe it's because you're younger, I mean, you know, whatever. And everyone's got their journey. But I just, me personally, I don't think that you're handling this the correct way. You're not really loving yourself first. You're trying to patch it up with a rebound relationship or whatever else, you know, and it's like, I get it. I'm young. I was young too. I mean, I've been there, but take it from me. It doesn't lead anywhere good. Trust me. Trust me, it doesn't. And luckily, so far, you've stayed away from drugs, and I think that's been because of me, because you knew what I went through when I was your age, and I'd like to think that I kind of kept you away from that kind of stuff. You kept yourself away from it too. I'm not going to take all the credit. But yeah, I just feel like you've just never really dealt. You just never have really dealt deep down with yourself. So I guess I'm going to wrap this up. I just, man, it's just so terrible. Anybody that's into that, you get pleasure from a child or whatever, you're a fucking sick piece of fucking shit. And you literally deserve to die. To die the most horrible death that anyone could die. You do. And, you know, some might say, oh, well, you shouldn't wish death. No, like, you should die. Because you basically all but kill people. Kill children that turn them into adolescent and adults, teens. You basically kill them. You kill a part of them. Or you kill them to where a lot of them can't get out of this. And it's sad that a lot of them end up going on to do the same shit that was done to them. Now, you definitely have people that are totally against it, and it's almost like there's two sides of the coin. It's like either you grow up and you went through that shit and you are just so against it, you would literally fucking kill somebody if you saw them hurting a child. Or you end up doing the same shit yourself. And it's sickening. It is absolutely sickening. Just get some help. If you're out there and you're a kid and you see this and you haven't said nothing to your parents, go get some help. Talk to your parents. This is why I tell my daughter all the time, I don't care who it is, what. If anything happens, you have to tell me or your mother immediately. You have to. And, you know, that's always not a guarantee that the person will be fine, but at least they can have a support system. They know they have people that care and that could try to bring them out of that. Try to show them their worth. Try to show them that you do have worth. And that's why I'm just so upset about this person, because I feel like I was the one person to finally show you your worth and you shit on it. And I think it's just because you got scared and you didn't know what the hell to do. And, you know, maybe you felt trapped in our situation, but it's like you were never trapped. I would have let you go out of pure love. But now I've had to let you go out of pure hate and lies and deceit because of your fucking illness, because you are a fucked up individual. And, you know, as much as I miss you, I don't, because, my God, I just realized how fucked up you are. You can't even function in a day without getting high, or you can't even function in a day without, you know, having all these demons and stuff. And I get having demons, trust me, I freaking know. But man, I don't project them onto others. I don't shit on others because of them. I'd rather sit in silence and listen to them all fight each other in my head than to bring it out and fuck somebody else up because of it. It's just, man, it's just pure evil. Pure fucking evil. So get yourself some help. This person in particular, anybody else, get yourself some damn help. And any of you assholes out there, or you women, whoever, if you're doing this shit to a child, you're a fucking piece of shit and you deserve to die. Plain and simple. And most of you are only remorseful when you get caught. That's what's the most messed up part about it. And with the internet and the dark web and everything, it is so easy for these sicko fucks to do this kind of stuff and get away with it. There's so many of them that get away with it every single damn day, and it is just disgusting. So, to you people, you make me fucking sick. You deserve to die. How dare you try to ruin children? Children are a blessing, even if they're not your own. And if more people looked at children like their own, even if they weren't their own, this world would be a much better place. We're not going to completely stop pedophilia or molestation. We're never going to stamp it out. I wish we could. We're not going to. But what we can do is be more of a community and watch out for these children. And if you think something's up, then fucking say something to somebody. I would rather somebody say something and be wrong than say nothing and be right. Because then the damage is done. So, as always, take care. I love you all. Except for you pedophiles, you pieces of shit. And you children, you wonderful children that have gone through this. I feel for you, I do. And this person in particular, I feel for you so much. Because I know you have so much inner pain. And I just thought I could be the one to help you. I was always so proud to show you your worth. And I just hope one day that you can find your own worth and you can realize what I was trying to do for you and that you did shit on me. And that one day you're going to have to face the consequences of your actions. You're going to have to face the realization of exactly what you did to me and the way you made me feel for loving you unconditionally and caring for you. So, take care, as always. Take care of your children. Watch out for them. Watch out for signs. Because a lot of times these people, they tell the children they're going to fucking kill somebody or whatever if they tell on them. You know, there's all kinds of things these sick bastards do to keep themselves hidden. Keep themselves from being in trouble. And a lot of times it works, and it's unfortunate. But I love you guys. Take care.